Thanks, Zach. As the holidays come right up on us, you may be heading to several different parties to celebrate. Dr. Kirk Moberg from Unitypoint Health Methodist is here to talk about alcohol safety tips for the holidays. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
You know, in the news this year, opioids have been huge. It's obviously a big problem. It's deadly, but alcohol has always been a problem for a lot of people. Kind of compare the two, if you would, and remind us about the situation with alcohol we have in our society.
Sure. Opioids make the headlines, I think, because there's so much change that's happening. It gets worse every year, and it certainly is a crisis. But alcohol's always been there in the background and actually has a bigger health impact. For some numbers, there's over 88,000 people that die every year from alcohol-related diseases, making it the third most preventable cause of death in the United States.
Wow, that is a huge number. Plus, alcoholics, I mean, there's a lot of folks out there that have that problem.
And the holidays can be a high-risk time for relapse. For example, there's a lot of parties going on, so there's an increased risk of exposure. But then there's a lot of my patients and others who are in recovery who have had tragedies during the holidays. And so the holiday reminds them of that tragedy every year, and it can become a trigger for relapse.
Yeah, plus just that everyday stress of having family, buying presents and all that. What do you recommend for people, some alcohol safety tips for around the holidays?
Well, three things I think that everybody can do. First, avoid binge drinking, and this means no more than 3 drinks at a time for a woman and 4 for a man. Second, avoid co-administering drugs with sedative effects while drinking alcohol. And third, don't drink and drive, and don't get into a car with a driver who's under the influence.
All good advice. I'm sure you've seen the issues that arise when people drink and drive, and just people drink too much. I mean, their health just starts to fail.
Right. It causes a lot of medical problems, but then alcohol addiction itself, even without the medical problems, with the family consequences, the legal consequences, the social consequences, the financial consequences, it's a huge problem. We probably have 15 million people in the country who suffer with alcohol addiction, and treatment opportunities are underrepresented. Okay,
well, Doctor, thank you for the tips, and hope you have a safe and happy holiday.
Thank you very much.
All right, we're going to post all this information on our website, ciproud.com. We'll be right back.
This portion of WMVD News brought to you by Goldfine and Bowles.